Yeah,
Hello.
start from.
So for today, I prepared a few issues. So let me share my screen. The first issue, this ticket describes a problem related to CAPTCHA or reason missing range validation for number of symbols setting. Um, as we can see, the comment under the input field, the maximum number of symbols allowed is no more than 8. Therefore, valid values may be like 1.8, 2.8, 3.8, 3.5, 3.6, and so on to 8.8. But for now, we are able to set value like 20 to 40, for example. Uh, let's see the picture. If we set like 20 to 40, we see that uh, see that the symbols on the left and the right sides are truncated. In result, we are not able to pass the CAPTCHA verification, uh, and uh, and we also have created a PR for this issue, and look like the changes solve the problem. So
So in general, we have like validation only like a hint message under the field, and now it was implemented like.
yes. Now we are possible to set on 8 to 8, no more.
Yeah, I think this one for sure would be a P2. Already S3, I think is probably right. Because this, even though you can control the numbers here in the fields, it would prevent login, which is a problem. So definitely a P2.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like it already came with an S3. So
So let's move to the next one. The next issue. In this issue describes the problem when using a custom admin domain. Uh, to reproduce this issue, we should set a custom admin URL and a custom admin path. And create additional virtual host for URL. Steps to reproduce is we are log into an account with across the URL rewrites, then navigate to marketing URL rewrites, click add URL rewrite, enter, for example, from 1 to 9 as a request path and from 9 to 1 as a target path. Then hit save. And then click add URL rewrite again and enter the same request path as for the previously created. The expectation to be redirected back to the URL rewrite edit page with an error message a request path for specific story already exists, but we are redirected to the home page of the default store, as we can see from video. When we set the same request path, we redirect to the home page. which is wrong. And the PR has already been created for this issue. And we have QR report. And I would still like to say that with default URL, everything works as expected. And we receive the error message like request path for specific story already exists. It's a course with a custom URL path.
Alexei, is it happens only when we have like custom admin URL and
Yes,
we try to rewrite without like with default, as you mentioned, we can create URL rewrite different, but we will receive like error message.
Yes.
But if,
It's expected result.
So in general, to summarize, if we use like custom admin URL, we could have some problem when create URL rewrite. It could work unexpected without any notification, which is not happening when. Okay, thank you.
Yes, it's redirected to the home page of the default store. Wrong behavior. And with PR changes, we have error message like request path for specific story already exists.
Yeah, I think from a product standpoint, this would probably be a P2. And again, I also would agree with the S1 on this one as well. So I would expect this to happen more often than not. So, but let's make this a P2.
Okay, thank you. Let's go on to the next one. In this issue, describes a problem with creating multiply orders so PayPal Express checkout. Fields, first of all, we need to configure PayPal Express checkout, and in the advanced settings, set skip order review step to no. And we should have at least one product for create order processing. From step by to reproduce this, add product to cart, go to checkout page, place an order with PayPal Express, and it will redirect us to a review page. And then place order. Then redirection to success page. And after that, need to go back to PayPal review page again with L and plus back. Now click on place order button again, and it will display PayPal Express checkout token does not exist error, but order placed successfully. I have video for this reproduced. First of all, we create order. Then check admin panel if order created. After that, we back to the review order step and place order again. Order is created, and confirmation email is sent to the customer, which is wrong behavior. The expected result, if there any token issue, then the order should not be created. One order with one quote.
Like should be not possible to click back after order is placed, and it sounds like exceptional situation. And if you already placed order and click back, should be some message like you have empty shopping cart or like something instead of.
It's confusing situation because we receive an error PayPal Express Checkout token does not exist, but order place.
Yeah, at least we shouldn't place a new order.
I think the place order is, it's of course, obviously we should not create this exceptional order, but to prevent this, user should not have possibility just click back in this case, and we can avoid. Sorry, it's my thoughts. Eric, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think this is kind of nasty, right? So I would say at least a P2 S2. I might even be inclined to do an S1 on that one. So let's do actually, yeah, let's do a P2 S1. We don't want necessarily things to be caught up in the transaction here. We've had a lot of things happen with PayPal recently, and so we want to make sure this gets done.
Okay, thank you. To the next one. The next issue is about CSS for tire price block is still visible when there are no tire price. To reproduce this issue, we should create a configurable product and associate one simple product with no tire pricing and one simple product with tire pricing. I have prepared video. So when we go to the product page and select product with tire price, we have correct block and with CSS styles. But when we change to product without tire pricing, the block with associated CSS styles still exists on page, which is wrong behavior, I think. The expectation that the tire price block including associated CSS should disappear from the front end when choosing a simple product that doesn't have tire price. It happened on a blank 10.
Got it. Yeah, I think we've seen something similar to this before, but I think for this one again, because you're hiding pricing, this could result in customer service issues if there's a misunderstanding. I think on this one, this would be very much and also another P2, probably a P2 S2 on this one.
Okay, thank you. Move to the next one. This issue, Magento cannot handle its own products export when importing to different installations. So to reproduce this issue, we should have two Magento instances, the first with sample data and the second without it. Use a standard installation with sample data deployed, go to the system, export, and export all products. And then go to the second installation without sample data deployed and go to system import and use the previously exported CSV file. And in the result, we have, first of all, we get an error about missing configurable attribute color and size. Even if after creating or adding those attributes to the attribute set, we received about the missing option for those attributes. And after creating the mission options for the configurable attributes in the backend, the products are created, but the configurable product are missing their associations. So we have such result when we try to import sample data from another instance.
So in general case, we want to transfer one product set of products from one website to another Magento website. And we try to do it, and we receive like error. You don't have like some attribute. We create this attribute, then we create options, and we follow all errors, but still it's not possible.
The configurable products are missing their associations. First, we have color and size attributes, then we have missing options, and after all, we have configurable products with missing their association product.
Yeah, I mean, just following all error messages and instruction from Magento, it's still not possible, like, to be success in this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it looks like important issue because it's. I'm not sure how common is the situation, but yeah, sometimes our customers need to do it, and it's really painful if it's not work.
And probably it's not a blocker, need some developer who investigate. I think the root cause is like ID of this option, which could be different, depends on installation. So it can be resolved with additional developers involvement, but agree, this process should be easier.
Yeah, I think this one would be a P2 S2 on this one. I keep going back and forth on the severity on this one, but likely just a P2 S2 on this.
Okay, thank you. That's all from my side for today.
Okay, Alexei, I just want to ask you, could you please attach your recordings to the issues? Like put it in comment and then in description, like additional information, link for steps for reproduce recording. It could help for all other.
Okay, of course, no problem. Thank you.
So I think it's all for today, Triage, and thank you, guys. Valdimir, probably you have some issue because I
Also don't have the issues today. So thank you, Eric, for your time. Thank you, guys, for participating.
Great. Thank you, everybody.
Have a good day.
Take care. Bye-bye.